Hi, guys, welcome back to yet another episode of Christ Alone with me, Sonia.
चलो शुरू करें
Episode of Christ Alone.
against the church because
शुक्र अदा
जाने वाला तू
Forgot your first initial of
फिर आपका कुछ नहीं हो सकता
action
Not every attack comes with a weapon. Some come with a kiss. Before the soldier grabbed him, before the chains, before the cross, there was a moment, quiet, close, personal. Judas didn't just betray Jesus, he kissed him first. In Matthew 26, we can see now the betrayer had given them a sign, saying, "The one I will kiss is the man, seize him." And he came up to Jesus at once and said, "Greetings, Rabbi," and he kissed him. Why a kiss? Because betrayal rarely looks like betrayal. It looks like love. It sounds like loyalty. It feels like trust. Judas didn't stand far away and point. He stepped in close, close enough to be believed, close enough to be trusted, and then he used intimacy as weapon. And Jesus, he didn't step back, he didn't resist the moment, he didn't expose Judas in front of everyone. He answered with calm authority in Matthew 26:50. Friend, do what you came to do. Think about that. He called betrayal friend, not because Judas was right, but because Jesus was not shaken. This was never out of control. Jesus had already declared in John 13:18, "He who shared my bread has turned against me." And again in Luke, "The Son of Man will go as it has been decreed." Here's the truth we don't like to admit. Sometimes the deepest wounds don't come from enemies, they come from people who had access. In Psalm 41:9, "My close friend, someone I trusted, has turned against me." People who knew your heart, people who knew your story, people who knew where it would hurt the most. But don't miss this, Jesus was not deceived. In John 6:64, for Jesus had known from the beginning who would betray him. He saw it coming and still walked into it. Why? Because the betrayal didn't disturb the mission, it served the mission. So if you have been hurt like that, if someone smiled in your face and broke you behind your back, hear this clearly. The kiss didn't break Jesus, it revealed heart. And don't be naive, the enemy doesn't always come as an enemy. In 2 Corinthians 11:14, no wonder devil does it all the time, dressing like an angel of light. So make a decision today. I will not fold like Judas, not under pressure, not for position, not for approval. In Luke 16, verse 10, whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much. Choose this. Be faithful in private rather than fake in public. Be real in your walk rather than perform with a kiss, because even betrayal cannot cancel your calling in Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him. Amen.